Welcome to EduForge, Building Brilliance. Exploring technology, innovation, and artificial intelligence. Join us for engaging stories, quizzes and insightful content from AI-generated videos and images to tech updates and more. In the quiet little town of Dillville, there was a tiny grocery store called Tom's Tasty Treats. It was famous for its jars of pickles. The pickles were known far and wide as the crunchiest and tastiest in the world. But what no one knew was that the pickles were alive. Late one night, when the store was dark and quiet, a jar of pickles began to wiggle on the shelf. Inside, the leader of the pickles, a bold little cucumber named Pip, was making a plan.
"We've been stuck in this jar for months,"
he said to his pickle pals.
"It's time we escape and see the world."
"But Pip,"
said Dilly, a nervous pickle with a bent stem.
"what if we get eaten out there?"
"Better to be eaten while free than sit here waiting,"
said Pip dramatically.
"Now, everyone, to the lid."
The pickles worked together, pushing and jumping until pop. The jar's lid flew off and landed on a loaf of bread. Pip and his friends tumbled out onto the shelf.
"Wow, the air smells so unpickled."
"Focus, team. We need to get out of this store before morning."
The pickles slid down a stack of cans and landed on the floor. As they were sneaking toward the door, they heard a loud meow. It was Whiskers, Tom's grumpy cat, who loved chasing anything that moved. Whiskers stared at the pickles, his tail twitching.
"Run!"
shouted Pip. The pickles scattered, sliding, and rolling in every direction. Whiskers pounced, but the pickles were slippery and quick. Pip led the group under a shelf, where Whiskers couldn't reach.
"Look!"
said Pip, pointing to the cat flap in the door.
"That's our way out."
The pickles formed a pickle pyramid, with Pip climbing to the top. He jumped and hit the flap open. One by one, the pickles slid through the flap and tumbled onto the sidewalk outside. They looked around in amazement. The stars twinkled above, and the cool night breeze tickled their briny skins.
"We did it! We're free pickles!"
Dilly smiled for the first time.
"What now, Pip?"
"Now, we find a jar of peanut butter and see if they want to join the adventure."
And so, the pickles rolled off into the night, ready for more daring escapades, leaving behind a very confused Whiskers and an empty jar at Tom's Tasty Treats. That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe for more engaging stories, quizzes and insightful content. Connect with us on Instagram and Facebook.